So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video we will learn what are fields. Okay, now we have an object. The next question is, how do we store information inside the object? The answer is fields, obviously. And that's what we will gonna understand here. What are fields? Why do we need them? And different fields data type. And finally we will create a few fields inside our Salesforce object. Let's understand this with a student example. Suppose we have a student object. Now, what information do we need to store in that object? Like we want to store student name, we also want to store roll number, we also want to store email, phone number, date of birth. These individual pieces of information are called fields. So, if our object is like a table in a database, then fields are the columns of that table. I hope it is clear now. Every field store one specific type of information. Simply put, objects store records and fields store the details of those records. First of all, not every field store the same kind of information. For example, a student names contain text, phone number contains number, date of birth stores a date, and obviously email store an email address. So this is where data types come in. A data type tells Salesforce what kind of information a field can store. Some common data types are text, number, email, phone, date, checkbox, pick list, long text area. As you can see in the image, there are multiple more. We will see them when we do the practical. So I have opened my Salesforce developer org. Here we will gonna create our fields in an object. So in my previous video, I have created an object named students. So we will go in that object and then we will create the fields in it. Okay. So first, let me go to the setup and then I will go to the object manager here and then I will search for my object student. Here you can see the student object. If you don't know how to create your custom object, you can just watch my previous video. Okay, so let me go to the fields and relationship here. And if you directly want to come to this page, you can just go to the object first here. Here you can see the students object, and you can directly click on this gear icon, and you can directly click on this edit object. You will be redirected to this page as well. So let me close this and let me come back here, and you can see I have some standard fields already here. It created when I created the object. Now I want to create some custom new fields here. So to create new custom field, I have to click on this new button. Let me click on this new button. And as you can see, to create a custom field, I have multiple data type options. I need to select one of them to create my field. In our student object, so the roll number should be of number type. So let me select the number data type. Here you can see the number data type. Now I need to click next. Now I need to give a field label here. So I will give roll number. So after giving roll number, here you can see I can choose the length, how many digits can be in my roll number. So it is set to 18 now. I will let it be. And here you can see there is a API name of my roll number. It is auto populated here. And also if you want to make it required field, you can tick on this. You want to make it unique, you can tick on this. And there are multiple more options. If you want to select, you can use them. Okay, so and also you can choose the decimal places after the decimal, how many digits you want. So let me click on next here. Now I need to select the field level security for profiles, like which profiles I want to show this field. So I'm letting this field to be visible to all profiles. So let me click on next, and here I need to choose a layout here. So I have only one layout, student layout here in this. So it is just a normal page layout, which we need to select. So you don't need to worry about this for now. We will learn about the page layouts later in the videos. Okay, so you can just leave it as it is for now, and let me click on save. And if you click on save and new, then you will be able to select a new field right away to create. But if you just click on the save, you will be redirected back to the normal page where you will be able to see all the fields. So let me just click on normal save and we'll see what happens. You can see I am on my home page of fields and relationship. Here you can see I have a new field roll number, and this is the API name. Don't worry about the API name. There is some configuration in my developer org. That's why it is adding some sub name here. So you can see this is my new field roll number, and now let's see if we are able to see it here in my field. So let me first refresh this page and let me try to create a new record in this object. You can see now, for now I am not able to see that field here. So there might be some cache problem. So you can see after some time it is visible though. That means there were some cache problems. That's why we were not able to see it at that time. So if you are also not able to see your field visible while creating a record. So what you need to do, you can just clear the cache, or you can just log out and log in again. Okay, then you will be able to see your new fields which you have created. So you can see I have just created the roll number. So let's create one more for this satisfaction. Let me go to the fields and relationship and let me click on new. And this time I will be going with email, and let me click on email. Let's click on next. And then here I need to give a name. Let me give email, and the field name is auto populated. Here you can just write any description if you want, and also just click on next. Now leave the profiles as it is, leave the page layout as it is, and click on save. So now you have created a new field called email. So let me just refresh it again and then click on new. You can see still I am not able to see my email field. What I need to do this time, I will try to log out and log in, and then we'll see if it is available or not after that. So let me log out and log in again. So let's see. So I have logged out and log in again. Let me go to my student object and try to click on new. Still I am not able to see. That means still there is some cache problem here. You need to wait for some time. Maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So it's been 5 to 10 minutes since I have created that field. Let me now click on the new button and see if I am able to see the email field or not. So as soon as I click on the new button, I can see now both roll number and email field. I can just create my some thing like that and just click on save, and you can see now I am able to see all of my fields here. So that's how you can create your own fields, and if they are not visible, they should be visible in 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so I hope you understood what are fields and how can we create the fields in our Salesforce. There are multiple more data types, you can just try them. You can use phone data type, you can use date, pick list, checkbox. There are multiple more. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next lesson.